If you've been to Subway, chances are you've either tried or at least heard of a raspberry cheesecake cookie. They are absolutely delicious, and I've got a recipe for you so you don't even have to go into Subway to eat them anymore. What is up, you guys? It is Carly here, and you're officially cooking with Carly. And today we are making one of my favorites, something that takes me back about 10 years, back when I was a sandwich artist at Subway. When I was working at Subway, that is when this cookie was introduced. It was like the new special thing. It was a limited time, but then it was so good that they just stuck around forever. And I'm not going to lie, broken cookies were eaten. If there was a broken cookie, we got to eat them. This was my favorite. The raspberry cheesecake, hands down, is my favorite cookie at Subway. In those raspberry cheesecake cookies, there are these little teeny like raspberry bits that are just to die for. And guess what? The exact same thing is in this muffin mix. The raspberry muffin mix by Jiffy. It's just this little box, 7 ounces. That's what we will use in our cookies today. Along with the muffin mix, we have some cream cheese, butter, sugar, egg, flour, baking powder, and vanilla, and of course, some white chocolate chips. That's all we need to make ourselves our raspberry cheesecake cookies. To start, we will cream our butter and cream cheese in our mixer. You can use a stand mixer or just like your hand electric mixer. Either will work great. Let's just mix this until it's nice and combined. That looks great. We're going to toss in our vanilla, it's 1 teaspoon, and our egg. Again, mix until combined. Now let's cream all of that together with our sugar. It should be smooth and creamy once it's all mixed in. Nice. Lastly, our dry ingredients. So the baking powder, flour, and this muffin mix. And as a quick reminder, in the description below, there's a link to this recipe. You can get all of the ingredient amounts and a printable recipe, so you can make these easily at home too. On a slow setting, let's mix this together until it's just combined. While it's mixing, I'm gonna clean up my workspace here. That smells amazing. I'm just going to scrape this and then fold in these white chocolate chips. Then we'll just scoop them and bake them. The dough will be soft, but not sticky. Should be really easy to work with. Now let's pour in our chocolate chips and we'll just fold them into the dough. Please keep that footage in. I have a parchment lined cookie sheet here, and let's just scoop these cookies out. I like to use a scoop, that way my cookies are all the exact same size. They have the exact same, they have the exact same amount of dough in the cookie. You can double scoop your cookies if you want a bigger cookie. That's what I'm doing here. Give me all this raspberry cheesecake goodness. I'm just going to quickly roll them in my hands and just smooth those rough edges. It will make for a prettier final product. Am I centered? I like to add a few extra white chocolate chips to the top of the cookie just to make them look pretty when they come out of the oven. Okie dokie. These are ready for the oven. They're going to go in a 350-degree oven for about 12 minutes. See you then. Well, while those cookies are in the oven, first, like the video, subscribe to my channel, you know the drill. I would like to reminisce on my Subway working days and tell you some things about it. There was like this like fundraiser type thing that was being held in conjunction with the Subway I worked at, and there was like a sub mascot. It was a giant sub sandwich, and I almost got stuck with the job, but then I was too short for the costume, and so I got out of it. That was a good day. I did not want to dance with a sign on the corner as a sub. Another fun fact, when you close up at night, you have to count the pieces of bacon. Not a lot of people know that. Did you know that? You have to count the bacon. Write it down. Make sure nobody steals no bacon in the night. And the bread, you have to count the bread at night too. What's left over. And then the person who opens in the morning has to count it again and make sure that it's right. It's true. Our cookies have baked, they've cooled, and the sun went down. But best news is these cookies still taste really dang good. So I'm gonna go grab them, show them to you. The pan is still warm. Okay, look at these bad boys. They have the exact same look as the Subway ones. You can see the little raspberry bits poking through. You've got the white chocolate chips. They are so soft, and they stay soft for like a good couple of days, but I won't lie, they probably won't last a couple of days because they're so good. So next time you get a hankering for one of those raspberry cheesecake cookies, just, pop over to your grocery store, find that little muffin mix, and make yourself some at home. You can have a dozen or so for really cheap. I actually keep that pancake muffin. I actually keep that muffin mix stocked in my pantry at all times because these cookies are the bee's knees. Give them a try and then come back to the video and let me know in the comments below what you thought of them. Done.
Can't eat one.
Oh yeah. So soft. Tastes just like it. Takes me back to taking out garbages, wiping down tables, doing the dishes.